Hey everybody, welcome to my front foyer. Today we're going to look at a ZZ plant. I'm sure a lot of you are very familiar with it. If you're not, it's a fantastic plant. It grows in low light as well as high light. It does well with low water as well as moderate watering. If it's in a low light situation, it likes less water to be left on the dry side, but if it's in a high light situation, not direct full sun, but a bright situation, it will require a little bit more water. Actually, it grows better if it's in a well-lit, indirect location, and if the soil is kept moderately moist, not soaking, well drained, but moist. Anyway, let's give a look at this plant. It's quite a wonderful one. It's naturally glossy leaves. As you can see, the leaves are shining. I was going to say it's a slow-growing plant, but really it grows fairly quickly. As you can see, this here is a new leaf. It's got a much brighter appearance to it. It really stands out here on the camera. In the springtime and the summertime, it really puts out a lot of new growth. Sorry for the camera movements, but I gotta get in here. This here is a new little growth. There's also one right here. I don't know if there's any more. As you can see in the pot here, there's some workers. We got some gnomes here, and there's another one on this side, and a little frog trying to get up there and meet them. I think everybody needs these little guys in their pots. They do good work. They keep the bugs away. Well, they try anyway. I don't know whether that works. But this guy is digging out all the bad stuff. He's taking it away. Well, this guy's digging stuff up. This guy's taking it away. Oh, don't mean to move you around, Mr. Frog. But as you can see, as the leaves get a little bit older, they yellow. Just cut this off. Cut it off right at the base. So follow that all the way down, right to the bottom of the plant. Each one of these stems is basically a leaf. You would think of it more of like a palm tree with a big palm frond. And these little leaves are just like the leaves on a palm frond. So if you were to cut it back here, you could do that. It would just look silly. But if say the leaves up top turned yellow up to this point, if your plant was small, you could cut it off here, no problem. These are very interesting to propagate. I have done it in the past. You'll take one of these leaves off and just basically put it in the soil. It's a long process. It takes about a year before you see any growth, but it happens. And in a future video, I'll follow this through with you guys. But I just thought I'd show you the ZZ plant. This is mine. This is probably 3 years old now. I got it. It was very small, and it's been repotted, I think, 3 or 4 times in 3 years. So for typically slow-growing plants, it's quite a fast-growing plant, because if a slow-growing plant needs to be repotted every year, then I don't know if it could be considered a slow-growing plant. And I have cut out a lot of growth in here, but as you can see, there's still a lot of stems. What I have noticed with this plant is, though, it does suffer from scale insect on my end. I don't know if yours will, but just because the leaves are really thick and fleshy, I think that the bugs will like it. But if you keep on top of it, they're not really a problem. It's a very sturdy plant. It's definitely a must-have in anybody's home, especially since it can grow in a low-light situation or a bright, indirect light location, so it pretty well grows anywhere. And just again to recap, if you have it in a low-light situation, make sure that it stays on the drier side, not bone dry, but make sure that it definitely dries out between waterings. Anyway, pick this one up. It's a fantastic find. And in the future, we will do some propagation. We'll start some leaf cuttings. Anyway, happy growing.